On a quiet day in Georgia, hunters discover a headless body in a swamp. The scene is haunting, surrounded by nature's stillness. The body belonged to Mindi Kassotis, a woman whose life came to a tragic end. Yet, her story was far from over. Mindi's death was not just an isolated event, it sparked questions about the circumstances surrounding her disappearance. The remote location where she was found echoed the solitude of her past. There were whispers of a life once vibrant. Someone somewhere had already mourned, holding onto memories of Mindi. She was loved and missed deeply. As the investigation unfolds, the truth of Mindi's life and death begins to surface, revealing deeper connections. As the investigation unfolds, detectives focus on Mindi's recent life and her relationships. They explore her professional network. Mindi's friends start sharing their memories of her, describing a vibrant woman with a passion for storytelling and community. They recall her podcast, Compelling Women, and how it brought inspiring stories to life, earning her a loyal following. Yet, beneath the surface, they acknowledge Mindi's increasing isolation as she immersed herself in her marriage. Detectives interview Mindi Kassotis, Mindi's husband, hoping to understand his perspective on her changes. He shares a narrative of their love story, boasting about their romance, but glossing over moments of conflict. As the detectives dig deeper, they notice inconsistencies in Nishalas' account, prompting further investigation. They reach out to Mindi's former colleagues, seeking insight into her character and any potential conflicts at work. Colleagues reveal that Mindi had also clashed with some peers, raising questions about her workplace dynamics. The detectives connect the dots between her personal and professional life, both seemingly marred by stress. Faces of both supportive friends and distant colleagues emerge, revealing a complex picture of Mindi's world. As they compile this information, a glimmer of understanding emerges about the pressures Mindi faced throughout her life. As the detectives delved deeper, they uncovered Nishalas' troubling past. It became clear he had a pattern of deceit. Nishalas' multiple relocations raised eyebrows. Each move was a fresh start, but also a means of evading consequences. Investigators began to piece together a troubling narrative. He had entwined Mindi in his web of lies. The phantom FBI agent, Jim McIntyre, was an enigma. No records existed of his involvement. Nishalas' story painted a picture of danger, yet the reality was much darker and intricate. Mindi's friends recalled her growing anxiety. She felt increasingly isolated in her marriage. Conversations with Mindi's friends revealed they noticed subtle changes in her demeanor. Each chat sparked a realization Mindi was losing her sense of self under Nishalas' control. Detectives sought out old neighbors who might shed light on the couple's tumultuous history. Reports of heated arguments filtered in, painting a portrait of a troubled marriage. The detectives noted how these disputes often escalated quickly, leaving Mindi feeling powerless. Nicholas had a knack for manipulation, convincing Mindi that his actions were for her own good. This realization fueled the detectives' determination. They needed to uncover the truth. They explored financial records that hinted at Nishalas' possible motives for deceit. The major discovery surfaced Nishalas' settlement was a ticking time bomb. The detectives began to understand Mindi's life was entwined with Nishalas' unresolved past. One by one, pieces fell into place, revealing a complex picture of love and control. Each layer of this narrative posed new questions, compelling the detectives to dig deeper. As they examined Nishalas' past, a portrait of a man fueled by fear and manipulation emerged. In their quest for answers, the detectives grew increasingly aware of Mindi's silent struggles. The intricacies of Nishalas' deceits revealed a man who twisted reality to shield himself. With every new detail, the case turned from a simple investigation to a deep exploration of human dynamics. The detectives sensed they were on the brink of a breakthrough, but more answers were still needed. What they uncovered would not only change Mindi's story, but reshape understanding of her tragic fate. In the aftermath of Mindi's death, her friends mourned a lie. Nicholas had spun a web withholding the truth of her tragic end. Unbeknownst to them, Nicholas was already reinventing himself. he embraced his new life as Nicholas Killian Stark. He moved 500 miles away, burying memories of Mindy. But shadows of his past began to haunt his present. Meanwhile, Heather Thomas continued her pursuit of Nicholas, unaware of the full extent of his deception. Heather's investigation revealed connecting threads of Nicholas' past, leading her closer to the truth. As she delved deeper, unsettling revelations emerged about Nicholas' former relationships and compromised nature. Each layer she peeled back fed her determination, painting an intricate picture of manipulation and control. In the dark recesses of a Georgia swamp, the unburied secret of Mindy's fate lay hidden, waiting to resurface. Back at Mindy's memorial, the veil of deception was slowly lifting as whispers of truth began to circulate. Friends shared their doubts, questioning Nicholas' version of events, igniting flickers of suspicion among them. As Heather drew closer, her investigative work threatened to unveil the tangled web Nicholas had spun. The truth awaited in the shadows, poised to disrupt the fragile new life Nicholas had meticulously crafted. As the trial began, the courtroom was filled with a palpable tension. Families of victims sat firmly, seeking answers for Mindy's tragic fate. Nicholas sat quietly, his expression unreadable, as the prosecution laid out a timeline of events. Each detail painted a darker picture of his intentions. Witnesses shared their heartbreaking memories. Friends spoke of Mindy's laughter, while Heather revealed chilling insights into Nicholas' past. The defense attempted to paint a different narrative, suggesting coincidences, yet moments of doubt flickered in the jurors' eyes. After days of testimony, the jury deliberated. The weight of evidence loomed heavy, making the paths forward clear in their minds. Finally, the verdict was read aloud guilty. Nicholas' deceit had shattered many lives, and Mindy's story demanded to be honored.